All right, let's take a little deeper look at the technology inventory assignment. So it's listed right here in your Google Classroom. And here's the information about what you're going to do. And here's the template that you'll use. So everybody's going to use this template and fill it out, and that's what you're going to turn into Google Classroom. So this assignment is due not this coming Sunday, but the following. So I am giving you 2 weeks to take care of this one. So you'll see that it is due on the 18th as opposed to the 11th for you. And basically, here's some information about the Educational Technology Inventory and what it does. Tells you their purposes there and what the report is going to do. I don't need to read that to you. You may read that, but I will talk about the requirements here. The Technology Inventory document will include the topics found below. You will use that provided template in Google Classroom that I just clicked a minute ago and discuss the available technology you have in your classroom, building, and or district. Please be sure to address each item listed and feel free to add anything you wish in the description. It could be bullet points, could be paragraphs, could be a combination of both. There isn't really a right or wrong way to write it. It just needs to complete the bullet points there, and you will have to do some research in your placement. This is something you can't just sit down and do like with a blog post. You actually have to do some investigation and research in your location for that. Again, it's kind of a thing that I say a lot. There's no required length, but just make sure it's obvious that you did the research and you're not just writing it based on quick observations. Okay? So the grading, this assignment is worth 25 points. Each topic below is completed in the tech inventory and scored based on the rubric. And the tech inventory template is used in Google Classroom. That's 4 points there. So here are our topics. And I will talk just a little bit about these. So hardware. One of the topics I want you to find out, what kind of hardware is available to you as a teacher in your building. Include computers, tablets, printers, scanners, digital cameras, projectors, all that kind of stuff. What hardware is it in your classroom and or building that you can use while you are teaching there? What instructional products? That's section 2. You summarize the educational programs and or apps on the computers, labs, tablets in the classroom. So, you don't have to have every single thing on it, but I would like you to really do some looking and find out what kind of things are available to you. The networking access is basically talking about the Wi-Fi. I assume that many of the locations you'll be at is going to be a one-to-one situation, so that means there'll need to be some Wi-Fi, so find out a little bit about that. And this is an important one here, any considerations for student access outside of the school. As we learned, some people don't always have access to technology. So is the school doing anything to help that happen outside of the school? So that's the networking access section. The school scheduling, this is kind of a spot that if you don't have a one-to-one situation, there's probably a time you can schedule the lab or the laptops if they're like computers on wheels or whatever. My guess is many of you nowadays have one-to-one situation and scheduling really isn't an issue, and so you can just mention it like that. The accessible use policies are implemented in the school and district, especially related to equitable access, assistive technology, etc. Basically, the AUP is the user understanding agreement that you have. And also, the important thing here is please provide a link to the district's AUP as part of this information. That would be something you'll probably find on your district website. If not, I think that you could speak to your mentor teacher and they would help you find that. I assume that most of you do have that link available because parents need to see what the AUP is. Are there any requirements or plans for curricular integration of technology in the classroom, building or district technology adoption at your grade level? So are there any kind of requirements that you have to do curricular integration or not? Tell me a little bit about that. And then the last one is a summary paragraph of what you've discovered and how it will assist you during your time in the building. Here is the scoring rubric, kind of talks about each area and gives you something. You want to obviously be looking at this third level here, so that's where that information is. That's the overview as far as the assignment itself, but let's look at the template that you'll be using, and each of you will have one of these. Basically, this is just an expandable table, so as you type your information in here, it will expand to take all whatever you're going to put in there. So here are the areas: the general overview, the hardware, the instructional products, the networking access, school scheduling, acceptable use policies, curricular integration, and your summary paragraph is all found right there. Okay, if you have any questions, as always, give me a shout and I will do my best to help you out. Thank you.